Sigmar's will.
Morning. Got good sound and stuff. It's good. All right. Sorry about the delay. It's just kind of a little bit faffing around trying to figure out which campaign to play today. I want to play some Kislev, but yeah, I don't think I'm quite ready for my Kislev campaign yet, so to delay that one. So yeah, I just wanted to play something something fun, I guess. I was kind of thinking about playing Cal France because it's always a good time. But yeah, I just sort of flipped at the last minute and thought, oh, I might go for some Volkmar. I realized every time I play Volkmar, I play you know, abhor the witch, kill the witch, and we go for like no magic. But yeah, I thought I might just not do that this time. And I don't know, just I guess I haven't really got a specific idea of what I want to do exactly, but I kind of want to figure it out. I guess it's kind of like a science stream, but not really a science stream, more of a just figuring out what you like kind of stream, you know. Figuring out, so normally when I start a campaign, I like to have some kind of theme or goal or something that kind of sparks my imagination a little bit, you know, about the campaign that gets me into it. So I guess I'm just trying to explore this to feel like you know, I like the campaign or get into it, you know, figure out how to get into it. Anyway, so Volkmar, he gets books. So we're gonna load in a second and see where the books are. So the books show up in different places, and depending on the order of the books, you kind of want to cruise around and hunt down the books and get the bonuses that you get from them. But yeah, depending on, like, usually I only want to get like a couple of the books, and I don't necessarily want to have to go all over the world to get them. So so I'm just going to probably restart until we get the ones that we want. But yeah, he gets books that gives you buffs. We get plus recruit rank for witch hunters and warrior priests. He also gets more capacity for them through his books and through his skill tree as well. Bonus versus infantry for flagellants, empire knights, and free company militia. He also gets a book buff that gives you, I think, +8 melee attack and defense to all units. We should kind of stack onto that. Cooldown -33% to battle prayers and accusation. Which also he gets a further reduction to that through his books as well. And then in his personal army, we get +8 melee defense for flagellants, empire knights, and free company militia, and physical resistance for those same units. All right, let's get in here. Yeah, I guess I'm also thinking about starting a warrior priest focused campaign in Bannerlord as well. So yeah, so this is kind of, I don't know, getting me arced up for that. I'm not sure whether I want to go for another Magister run, but with warrior priests, or maybe a excuse me, or maybe a maybe, I'm not sure if I want to go Magister, Merc, or warrior priest. But yeah, basically I want to have a bunch of other warrior priests. So Merc gives you lots of warrior priests. You get like Merc +16 warrior priests. Warrior priest gives you no extra warrior priest, but you could have just, you know, warrior priest plus whatever, or maybe 5 if you get extra, maybe. You know, warrior priest +12 warrior priests. Or but Magister gives you probably have a few wizards and then have a squad of warrior priests that comes with the wizards. That's my plan.
Strike down any who dare to rise again. By the comet, that is my decree.
All right. I think Volkmar would be okay with light and fire magic. Yeah, I think Volkmar is fine with magic as long as it's, you know, serving Sigmar and stuff. But just for fun, I guess I sometimes like to do no magic campaign. And I realized the last 2 times that I played Volkmar, I did no magic campaigns both times. So I haven't done, like, you know, a kind of normal Volkmar campaign for ages. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 books, right? But there's only about 2 or 3 books that I actually give a shit about. I don't care about the rest. So I don't really want to, like, you know. So that one, don't care about that one, right? That means a good, like they're all of them are good, but relatively speaking, I don't care about that one. But that's fine because I don't really want one of the ones I want to be here. So that book is right here, right? But it's like a pretty tough Wood Elf army. I mean, I'm sure there's some way that you could kind of like recruit a bunch of stuff and rush here and take this out on like turn 3. Well, I'm not sure, but I assume there's probably some way you could take this out on like turn 3 or whatever. But usually, you know, I'm not really ready to take that like, you know, by the time I could get there, which would be like turn 3. So I don't really look for that book, right? I don't care about that book. I want probably these 2 books here. These 2 books here, and then either one or the other of those. Like that, these 3 in a row would be perfect, because then I could get that book, that book, that book, and take out the vampires, and then I'd be back in the Empire, and I could start helping Karl Franz and stuff. That's kind of usually how I like it to be, because I kind of like to hang out with Karl Franz and try to defend the Empire, you know, save the Empire from its enemies. But yeah, so this is probably number 1 most important book, right? Gives you minus 25% cooldown to battle prayers. So if you have a lot of witch hunters and warrior priests, that means you can just be like spamming out their abilities a lot more. So that's probably what the most important one. And then minus 10% cost for all spells is pretty cool. This is the other one. So plus 8 melee attack to all troops, in all armies. So basically your whole faction just gets better at melee. So those are probably my 2 favorite ones. That's actually pretty good, really, isn't it? You just go here, get that one, and then go here and take out the Skaven, and then boom, we've got the 2 best ones. But yeah, so that one's loot and stuff. That one's probably my one I care least about. Magic, that's okay, whatever. This one gives us capacity for warrior priests and witch hunters. Not really a big deal, but you know, it'd be nice to have, I guess. Causes attrition within your territory and makes you immune to attrition. That's pretty good. Fucking hell. Excuse me. And yeah, replenishment alarm. So they were kind of all good, but yeah, but the righteous zeal is this meter up the top. Sorry, thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, so this is your righteous zeal meter. You get 1 righteous zeal for each book that you get, and they unlock your what do you call it? Fucking electocount state troop units, and also your what are they called? Your sword, your swords, like and whatever your different ancillaries that you get from the different lords, rune fangs and stuff. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking. I guess I was planning on restarting a few times to get like the perfect setup of books, but I feel like this is already like pretty good. Skaven might be a little bit hard to take out, but yeah. Anyway, okay. So let's roll with this book. Let's roll with this book setup. So normally what I do is they change location every time, yeah. So if I restart now we'll get the books in a different situation. So yeah, so normally what I do is I kind of take out Mannfred, and then conquer my way up here, take out these factions, and then sell all this to Rapants. Or if there was no good books down here and I want to just straight away migrate away, you could maybe even skip taking out Mannfred. But yeah, I was sort of thinking maybe we should try to stabilize this area a little bit for Rapants before we go. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I want to do more like build a little empire here and then sort of migrate, or just migrate straight away. But I want to get back up into here, right, and get involved in the empire regions. But yeah, I wouldn't mind cutting a bloody swath through, you know, whatever evil that we find on the way, and trying to just right the world. Try to help Thoric a little bit, set him up. Try to help Caracate Peaks a little bit and set them up, you know, kind of wander up there. Or we could just go straight across the water, you know, straight across to there. Anyway, for whatever we're going to do, I mean, you can, like, rush back to last time we did like a rush back that way, but there's no really advantage to rushing there. I was just doing it because I wanted to get back to the Empire as fast as possible. So yeah, so normally you just want to take this take out the starting army here.
They will be judged. My spyglass is of use. What?
Been thinking I want to make some greatsword armies again. I don't know who's the best for making greatsword armies. I mean, +8 melee attack and melee defense from Volkmar is not bad. I think Karl Franz has some buffs for greatswords in his army, but I don't know if he has any like faction-wide type buffs. Again, if you want multiple armies, then yeah, maybe Volkmar would be the best.
What do you bid? Handgunners!
Ready for war! Halberdiers!
Flagents! I feel like they always say flagents. It's weird.
Hail Sigmar! Yes, General! Ready!
Right. Let's blow some shit up.
Sigmar guides us!
Quickly now!
Yeah, you can probably smash their cavalry with our cavalry because I feel like their cavalry is just made out of paper. My plan.
Ready for battle!
Yes, my lord!
Offering battle prayers! Quick march!
The Empire endures!
With speed! In the name of Sigmar!
Pop the buff on them. Boom. Shred these dudes.
For the twin-tailed comet!
Mortar!
Battle ready! Double time! Without delay!
The ground quakes!
Right, that'll do.
Quick march! No lingering! Go! To battle!
Don't pull out before we really take much damage.
Speed! Taking that position! Formation march! Yes, sir!
One of my knights got stuck.
Moving now! Taking that position!
By the Jade Ripple! High Priest!
Started liking the generic Huntsman Lords more, for Volkmar specifically, or just in general for Empire.
Yes, quickly!
For Heldenhammer! Standing by! Yes, sir!
Quick march! At speed! At once!
Sir! Go!
Sir! By Golmaraz!
Seeking enemy! Understood!
I am Volkmar! For the twin-tailed comet! Rah! Immediately! As you say!
Our orders?
Faith is my shield! With haste!
Our weapons are yours! We await your orders!
And those archers, they kind of initially get really smashed by the initial charge, but then they just, the damage kind of drops off a bit.
I condemn.
Come on, you're faster than him, get moving.
Moving now.
Oh, that charge bonus.
To battle. Quick march.
Got too close.
Take position. No lingering.
illusionist!
By Ulrich's wrath and speed, slay the heretics. The Empire endures. Moving. Judgment is coming.
Just in general, like their active abilities, they got good damage. I feel like their active abilities, like they're so slow to fire that shot, and it's just like really annoying waiting for it to fire and stuff. Do the what do you use as a front line? I don't know, I feel like the engineers are just, the damage output of the engineer is just so high, like you can't really go past it.
Yes, General. By Ulrich's wrath. Sigmar calls. Witch hunter. The Empire endures. Formation march.
All right, I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't know. There's some cool stuff you can do with huntsmen, like they stealth, so you can like use them to sneak into enemy fortresses and stuff, and sneak around, capping stuff or whatever. Huntsman in general does not get a horse. That is true. Yeah, or even just a horse, like having a fast mobility unit, especially because a lot of times your armies don't have a mobility unit, so the general's an easy one to get a horse with, and then you've got something that can ride around and mess with the enemy and stuff. But yeah, a lot of people swear by huntsman lords. I just never liked them, never used them really. I think I just don't really like the look of them as well. I know this stuff is very appealing for some experience. Now, I think I want
Sigmar,
to...
grant me strength.
I can't remember whether you can... I feel like there was something about like trying to like move to the edge of the thing here to maximize your movement or something.
What?
Is there any way to take Bagra on turn 2? It probably is. I mean, I could probably... You probably like force march back to there and then take this solo with an engineer lord or something. But yeah, I don't know.
Ready.
Might just take the more chill option. Turn 3 fight with his Mannfred's always tough, yeah. It is tough. Yeah, I don't know. That Confed didn't work. Turn 3 Confed didn't work for me. I thought, yeah, because Nick Clore had mentioned it to me a while ago that you can Confed it on turn 3, and it seemed reasonable. Like seemed likely. And you confirmed that you could do it as well, but yeah, no, I just tried it then, it didn't work. Might have to do something a bit different. Right, just pretty much do the same deal again. Just try to...
For Heldenhammer! Sigmar guides us! Halberdiers!
Quickly now!
Moving!
Nearly.
By the Jade Griffin!
Go! Moving now!
Pine Knights are cool.
Halberdiers!
Faith is my shield!
For Heldenhammer!
Big charge from the Flagellants.
Grand Theogenist!
Taking position! Quick march!
Yeah, we didn't get a very big charge from the Flagellants. That's alright.
At once!
At speed! By Galmaraz!
Volkmar the Grim! Double time!
To battle! Yes, sir! Quickly! Budgets! Halberdiers! Go!
What's that? Aha!
We are Sigmar
Fuck. You sharpty.
Formation!
You sharpty, my curse. Good night, you sharpty. They always do this shit.
Crossbows ready, General! At speed! Yes, quickly!
Sigmar speaks through me!
We await your orders! Prepare for combat!
High Priest! That's an order!
Very well!
Yeah, you sharpty, you're a pain. Big time.
Halberdiers! At speed! Sigmar calls!
Judgment is coming!
For the Warhammer! Take aim! Sir! Sigmar guides us! To battle! Taking position! Sigmar calls!
Alright. Not too bad. Just a couple of guys here and there. I had to pay for the Yedich Plesk trade, so maybe it depends on what's built there. Oh, you paid, so you trade Yedich for Plesk, then trade Plesk back for Yedich and pay for it. Because I had -5 to trade it back, but I don't think I could afford to pay for it. Maybe. Just the initial trade you had to pay for. Oh, okay. No, I didn't have to pay for that. I didn't have to pay for the initial trade. He gave me, a few hundred gold for it or whatever. And then I traded Plesk back. And then I gave him all my money in gifts. I had to think I had about 6,000, or maybe, yeah, I think about 6,000 that I got from selling wars and shit. And then, yeah, and then declared war on him. Only got up to like 40 something. wasn't enough to get Confederation as part of the peace. Then I peaced out and got, you know, non-aggression and whatever with him, and yeah, well, didn't get the Confed. I don't know, did you include going to war with the Gormandi tribe? I'm in Discord, very nice.
The righteous hammer of Sigma.
All right.
Ready. My knowledge is yours.
You went to the Noble faction. Oh yeah, you got the dwarfs to pay you to go to war with the Noble faction. How much did you get from that? Maybe that's the trick. Maybe if I get heaps of extra cash from them. Yeah, I'll have to write out again sometime. I just sort of wanted to like I just sort of wanted to like play a campaign and just not really have a specific goal and gonna just have fun with it and try it out. I wanted to try it out basically. I wanted to kind of try out Boris and just see how I feel about it, see what my thoughts are about my favorite kind of version of the Boris campaign. But I wanted to start off with that 3-turn Confederation. Just to get started, because I think last time I did it, I kind of was going for the same thing, but I think I got the Confederation a little bit later, and it felt like it spent too much time trying to consolidate Kislev, and I kind of want to just go to Kislev and be like, boom, and my starting, basically, I just want Prague to be my starting settlement, basically, you know, I mean, so get there, boom, Confederate Prague in turn 3, and then just start from there, you know. My favorite is Castelton with turn 1 minor confederations and Caterin Alliance. Yeah, you like Castelton, don't you? I reckon couple of flagellants might not be bad for this situation.
Defender
If we can keep them alive. Yeah, a bit of poison's not bad.
Let us forge our faith.
What? Volkmar,
and do you reckon we want? I think we probably want to go for engineer, right? Oh, master builder is really good. Yeah, master builder is a really good trait. We get noble as well. No.
Master engineer.
It's not the best battle thing, but yeah. I could really go for another Kislev or a Cathay campaign DLC. Hope one of them gets something in Tides of Torment. That's interesting, Brazov. Hey, Brazov, how long have you been into Warhammer Total War? Did you just get into Warhammer Total War after Warhammer 3 came out, or were you into it? Did you like first buy Warhammer 1 like way back when that first came out, or what? So did you sort of first get into it when Warhammer 1, Warhammer 2, or Warhammer 3?
Yes, son of Sigma.
All right. Technology. Shit. Wouldn't mind getting more warrior priests ASAP. 7 turns is a long time though. Since we're not going to immediately abandon the settlement, like we could actually keep this. Movement range is always good though as well. It's only 3 turns as well. All right, let's get the movement range. It is movement range is addictive because imagine the thought of just missing out on being able to reach a settlement by 5%. Like got into Total War somewhere in the middle of Warhammer 2. Okay, no worries. Yeah, no, I was just wondering because I think like they did some statistics one time and they found out that like Kislev was like the most popular faction or whatever in Warhammer. Warhammer 3, and I assume that was because of a lot of people and a lot of like new people getting into the game in Warhammer 3 times and liking Kislev, because Kislev were pretty shit, I think, before the rework. Not terrible, but like not good. Like not a great faction, not the best faction for sure, but yeah, I think a lot of people, like, they played the prologue and they really got into Kislev from the prologue storyline, and then the Kislev was the first faction they played. I started with Warhammer 3 and Kislev was always my favorite, so that tracks. Yeah. So I think, but yeah, so I've got like a theory that people are getting to Warhammer 3 first. Kislev's like their favorite faction, but if they, if they started in Warhammer 1, then, they'll probably be like Empire or whatever. You started Volkmar yourself? Yeah, nice. All right, anyway, fuck, we gotta get into this. So we got a Lord, we've done that. Maybe local recruitment capacity could be good actually here. Trying to think, we're going to be able to.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you. Sigmar, grant me strength.
I kind of wouldn't mind. Kislev and Grand Cathay really need an engineer type hero. Yeah, maybe.
Work always
I was wondering we should declare war on anything. We could go to war with Leafcutter's tribe, but I think they have a settlement over here somewhere and they can randomly attack you and it can kind of screw up your early game. So we maybe just don't want to mess with that. We could probably go to war with these guys. No one cares about them.
I only parley with those who serve the
it's not really a big deal, but an extra, actually 150, no. Tomb Kings don't pay well for stuff. 157 gold is not enough. I don't get out of bed for 157, or Volkmar doesn't get out of bed for 157 gold. Just not enough. Wouldn't mind a pure melee hero for Cathay. Yeah, I think they intentionally didn't give Cathay a pure melee hero. Like, I think the Gate Guard is the melee hero for Cathay. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't mind a kind of like a terracotta warrior hero or something. That'd be pretty cool. Are there little versions of the terracotta? I assume there's like all different sizes of those. You know how they've got the giant sentinels? I assume they have like little ones as well. Drakenhof Conclave. Pretty cool faction name, I gotta say.
Sigmar has shown us the path.
I need shade. Perhaps I can fashion something.
Hunting the wicked.
Oh, this heat. I can barely form a thought. A cooling contraption. That will be my next invention.
By the Heldenhammer. Following Sigmar.
Yeah, meet him in the south settlement. So yeah, so he'll take this next turn and then we take it off him. Yeah, that makes sense. Then he'll be weaker.
Engineer.
Or yeah, I was sort of thinking, or if he leaves, we can just take this and then fight him after that. But yeah, it's better if we can beat his army there. Yeah, that is, I think you are right.
I will continue my studies there.
The Empire. Sigmar heals us.
It's 10% range for gunnery infantry. It's kind of cool.
Master engineer.
Should really be recruiting arch selectors, I guess, for the theme. Yeah, I was kind of thinking I wouldn't mind going after tic-tac-toe just to get that extra campaign movement range as well, but I don't know. Maybe it's... I feel a bit mean to go after tic-tac-toe because the lizard men are kind of like the good guys. I feel like if... I don't know, yeah, if any faction's kind of like the good guys, I feel like the lizard men are kind of the most good or the least evil. Oh, you do start off with a non-aggression pack, yeah. Man, that sucks, doesn't it? I mean, yeah, I've done, yeah, I've been screwed over that by that before as well. All right.
It is night.
So he should be damaged, right?
The true Von Carstein. Darkness comes.
Sigmar has heard my prayers.
Like, how's he got a fucking garrison already as well? What bullshit. There you go, Nova.
Thine right is mine.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Yeah, I guess it is better to go here. I mean, we could go there. We could take that first, and then we'd get and then we could get
Master engineer.
yeah, I want to say. I could take that first, then recruit an extra lord as well, and get another lord, potentially get another turn of recruitment, but he'd probably attack us over the turn.
I am Volkmar.
Mortals, thou hast tread.
Alright, we'll give it a try. If I lose this battle, then it's all over, basically.
Fusionist.
If I lose this battle, then we play Bannerlord.
Tremble before me.
Yeah, so I want to do a Bannerlord Grey Knights themed campaign, focused on having like a squad of warrior priests. We're having like 5+ warrior priests. But I don't know whether to go Merc and have like 17 warrior priests because he gets the extra capacity. Go warrior priest myself and lead a squad of warrior priests. I think they get +5 capacity. So we have like 12 warrior priests with a warrior priest leader. Or go Empire Magister as like an Inquisitor sort of guy, and then have like six wizards, and then have a squad of like 6 warrior priests that like are the bodyguards for the wizards. I feel like that version would probably be the most kind of most variety. And maybe more interesting.
A land ship would be quicker. Expert in innovation, burdened with brilliance. A brisk pace? It seems I have much to consider first.
All right.
The world is
Valiant defeat. So pretty close.
Heldenhammer.
work to do.
For the heir of Sigmar.
But if I do go for Magister, I'm gonna go for like a warrior Magister. I'm gonna go for like max endurance, tank, heavy armor, like Inquisitor Cortez. All right, let's get rid of these shitty potions. See if we get super lucky with something good. Nope. Ranger's axe. I'll give that to the Witch Hunter. He's got both ranged weapons and non-ranged and melee weapons, so some advantage of that.
Fear my
Yeah, sort of think about going life magic. I feel like life magic is cool because then I could heal my dudes. But also, once you get maxed out, you could get dwellers below. And I feel like dwellers below is pretty much like warp power, tentacles coming up out of the ground and like wrecking everyone. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. It's not really the most opportune location. Hey Dallas, love me some Total War. I love me some Total War too. It was good. All right. I think we want some corner camp action for sure.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Some guns would be good.
The omens are good, brothers.
By Ulrich's wrath!
We march on the foe in France's name!
Empire marksman! Curse the foe! We're Sigma's heirs!
I can see a fully plated armor witches with halberds playthrough for sure. Yeah, get all my wizards in full plate for sure. Use their faith and flagellation we trust.
Flagellants!
And from a mechanical point of view, I was kind of thinking for the Battle of thing for, yeah, kind of like a combination between the, you know, not quite, nowhere near as much as tanky as the Bretonnian Knight, but something like the tankiness of the Bretonnian Knight, but with the DPS of the Wizards as well.
Shield of faith!
We obey!
For Heldenhammer!
Budgets!
I condemn them. That's an order.
Nice thing to sit there. All right, well, we'll wait till I get our character back over here. Yeah, I don't know if we can maybe. We're gonna have some flying shit that's gonna try and rush our back line. Goddamn flying shit. Lizardmen are certainly the most good monsters. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I didn't really like Kislev that much before, but they were okay. Like I really like Kislev in the lore, like the vibe, the kind of Slavic hard asses fighting in the snow and everything, drinking kvass. But yeah, I didn't really enjoy Kislev that much. But after the rework, I think they're amazing. Like yeah, Kislev are fantastic now. Really fun. Right. Sort of thinking maybe we could try and like pull out some dogs or something. But I don't know, we might get wrecked a little bit. Might not be worth it. Oh, it's like that, is it? Flagellants love getting spirit leeched. I love a good bit of spirit leeching. I might just let them waste all their spirit leech over here. One faction I didn't think I would like was Cathay, but I could say they're a top 5 faction for me. Ah, really? What do you think are the most fun things about Cathay, like that make you like them the most? I wonder if I can get him to spirit leech these flagellants. If he only wants to spirit leech the knights, then I guess that's okay. Oh no, flagellants, yeah, beautiful. So it'll do less damage to the flagellants than to the knights. Good if I could get him to like overcast it to do it at range, but I don't think he probably doesn't have overcast. I don't know if I should just let him use up all his winds of magic or not. You love support lords? I don't know. I don't really like how their abilities is only like 100 range. Just feels a bit whack. Armies are basic, but it gives a nice boost. They also have cheap early tier armies that you can carry into late game. They have a wide variety of units that do specialized things. Yeah, okay. That's all. That all sounds fair.
General! To battle! Master Engineer! Ready for war! A well-designed maneuver! For Hammer! We obey! That's an order! For battle! Rowing! No lingering! Chant the battle hymns! Quickly! No lingering!
Yeah, this is not working out too well.
We await your orders!
Yes, General! By Ulrich's wrath!
Grand Legionist! Firearms loaded!
Charge!
Instrument of war! Wayfinding!
So we got him activated, so that was, you know, one job we needed to do.
Ready to
But
the ground quakes!
moving fast!
you try to
Seeking
extricate
enemy. Take the ground! Taking position! Faster!
all my dudes.
Master Engineer!
Rowing!
Emperor's might! Formation march! I tread the wisest course! Taking position!
We get, yep.
At speed! Master engineer! March to progress! Moving now!
These flagellants are going to give their life for the cause.
War! We're Sigma's heirs! Ready for war! Architect of destruction! It cannot fail! Go!
I want to lose my... I mean, I'm happy my knights to get beaten up, but I don't want them to actually get wiped out. That would not be ideal. Fuck, this is not really very good for the guns, is it? I don't know. The guns aren't going to get much shooting done anyway.
Master engineer! Wherever I am needed! My gun and saber! At speed! We serve friends! Master engineer! Send us out! Master engineer!
If these guys could run for the edge, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think they will. Yeah, that's not going to work. We may as well just leave them there.
Armed with knowledge! Quick march! Sigma! We obey! By
Yeah, these
my
guys are getting
design.
fucked. Yeah, that was not worth it. A little bit extra. Killing that unit of knights was not worth both of these guys getting routed.
Yes, General! Stop! At once! Take the ground!
He's routed.
Master engineer!
Yeah, I don't really want to fuck with this White King, but I can't really get away from him.
Behold the light of Sigma! Imperial inventor! Ready to
Yeah, I miscalculated here a little bit, I think.
Understood!
In layman's terms, we fucked up.
Fall back!
I think we fucked up.
Yes, my lord! To battle! For the twin
Mistakes were made.
comet! Faith is my shield!
Fuck.
Quickly!
I really need to run forward and save these fuckers. But I don't really know if I want to sack yeah.
Wait your orders! That's an order! Very
Yeah, he's alive again. That's good.
We are Sigma's heirs!
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to. I mean, I want my little corner camping position here to not be ruined.
Master engineer!
I mean, I want to keep that set up. If we can.
Warrior priest! The ground quakes! Volkmar the Grim! To battle! To battle! Architect of destruction! This will be fatal! Shield of faith!
I want to keep my oh shit. Yeah, I want to keep my corner camping set up here, but I don't want to like lose Volkmar to do it.
Charge the battle men! Quick march!
Ready! Take position!
Yes, my lord! To battle! At speed! It shall
Get the fuck out of there, Volkmar.
without delay! In the name of Sigma!
Oh, they routed. That's okay. It's probably for the best.
Yours! No lingering!
If we get Volkmar out of there, that would be pretty sweet. If he could sort of live, that would be cool.
Offering battle prayers! For Sigma! Master engineer! My gun and saber!
Right, you need to get around here. You need to try to live, if possible. Oh, he's routed as well. Shit, that would have been good to have him still be alive.
Swordsman!
For Heldenhammer!
At least we don't need to worry about the,
No lingering! By the chain!
Grant. Volkmar's getting fucked up.
Armed with knowledge! Flagellants!
The Heldenhammer!
Hammer!
At once!
Mortar! We obey!
Now he's routed.
Hand gunners! Yes, sir. Formation! March! For Heldenhammer! Imperial Inventor! Hand gunners! For the Warhammer! To battle! Soldiers of the Empire! For the twin-tailed comet! Cavaliers! Budgets! Hand gunners! Great swords! Now! Mortar! For the Warhammer!
This shit's nearly gone. Volkmar made it off, didn't he? I think, pretty sure Volkmar made it off. So I think we're good there.
Architect of destruction! Reynolds aim, we're ready! No lingering! Budgets! Charge! Take position! Hand gunners! Armed and ready! Moving now! Saigon, morass! Quick march! We obey! Withdraw! Ready for war! Armed and ready! For Heldenhammer! Yes, General? Command artillery! Sigmar guides us! For Heldenhammer!
Surround.
Take the ground!
Just surround.
Standing by! For the Emperor! Sir!
Surround Mannfred so we can get more.
Take position! Take the ground! Missiles ready! By gun and saber! Genius guides me! For Heldenhammer! Understood! To battle! For the Emperor! Ah! Flagellants! Bring it down! A well-designed maneuver!
Alright. Suck it, Mannfred. Loser. you gotta revel in it. Yeah, that was messy. That was ugly as fuck. But got the job done. Flagellants aren't graceful, but they get the job done. Yeah, kind of everything kind of worked. You know, everything kind of worked, but it just cost me more than I wanted to spend. You know? But yeah, we didn't lose any units, so it was essentially, you know, perfect. A perfect result, basically, pretty much. Just a very ugly execution. Give them nothing! Take from them everything!
Sigmar, grant me strength.
Dunno. Guess a couple of shielded spearmen could come in handy. You really like the landmark in Kasabar? Local recruitment duration -1 for all units. Okay. What's... Oh, just the gold, you mean? Or what do you like about it? What's a... What I can't even... What's a two... What is a two-turn unit that you actually want as Reichland anyway? I mean, as Emporium. Oh, just the theme of it. City of Bronze. Ancient foundries. Ancient forges and sand-clogged furnaces can be reignited and turned again to the cause of war. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I can dig it.
Volkmar the Grim.
My strategies are impeccable.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of trying to get my short campaign victory because then we could get the hero capacity. So yeah, maybe we should actually try and do this. So we'll make the mission. Yeah, actually that's cool. That gives us a clear theme. So our mission is going to be to take out the oracles of Zeech, and by extension onto that to you know, help save Teclis basically. So our mission down here in the south of the Empire is to basically save Teclis and reaffirm the you know, the ancient alliance with the elves.
Sagacity personified. Rearm and remodel.
I feel like that's a pretty good theme.
Master engineer. An immaculate execution. Warrior of Sigmar.
Save Teclis, but if you're too late, oh well. Yeah, because you can't revive him down there, can you? You have to revive him in Turtle Island. I mean, I guess we could go over to Turtle Island and fucking, or whatever, Fuming Serpent. Yeah, he revives here somewhere, doesn't he? I think he revives maybe in Star Tower. So yeah, that'll be hard work. Great swords might be 2 turns. Some knights maybe. Yeah, some of the high tier knights are two, like the Knights of the Black Rose are 2 tier 2. Turn 2. Yeah, yes. 2 turn recruitment, sorry. I'm just going to use Mount Heal on this guy.
Shield of faith.
Volkmar. I do want to get to hero capacity for warrior priests sort of ASAP. Yeah.
An immaculate execution. So many ideas.
I am Volkmar.
You ally with Zatan. What you play when playing is Miao Ying. Turtle Islands are on the other side of Lustria where Rakarth starts. Yeah, I don't think that's where Teclis arrives. I think it's Star Tower.
There must be a way to make use of all this sand. Sigmarite Archlector.
Cleanse the filth.
He revives in the minor settlement, not even the major Fuming Serpent. Fuming Serpent, the northern island. Ah, here, yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's not really in line with our objectives. Yeah, maybe what we'll do is we'll go over here, take out Labara so that we can get the cooldown reduction, and then sort of try to consolidate a little empire here, and then kind of head south and try and save Teclis and take out what's his name. Or maybe we should just go straight south and then collect these on the way back. I don't know. What do you reckon? Maybe we should do a poll. So yeah, I kind of wanted to prioritize the books.
A cooling contraption. That will be my next invention.
But yeah, I kind of want to prioritize the books, like so we got like a book. Yeah, we got the book here that I really want to get. We're in Labaris. It's 25% reduction for cooldowns for prayers, especially once we get a few warrior priests online. That'll be really nice. And our selectors. And then the other book we want is this one, the one that's at Skaven Blight. So I figure we can just go there and then take out that one, and then we probably can get, you know, maybe get the, occupy the following settlement, Carrick 8 Peaks. Bro, that's where Thorgrim lives. Can't fucking occupy Thorgrim's house. Alright, well, we can cruise past. If he's lost it to Skarsnik already, then we can try and retake it and then sell it back to him. So it'll work out well. And then we go up here and take out Vlad for this one. None of those I didn't really care about. The only other one I really want... Yeah, I don't really care about that either. Oh, actually, hero success chance for witch hunters is good because witch hunters have block movement. That's actually really good. That one's pretty cool. The attrition, immunity to attrition, and enemies get attrition in your regions. This one right near us, I don't know, that is pretty crazy, I guess. I mean, it's pretty good, the experience. I mean, they're all good, kind of, but yeah. Hero cap is good, but one for each is not worth the trouble. Nah, it's not at all worth it. We can just build one minor settlement, and then we get hero capacity for both witch hunters and warrior priests from that if we wanted it.
I need shade. Perhaps I can fashion something.
8 Peaks is Clan Moors, is it? Oh, 8 Peaks. Oh, sorry. Yeah, right. So I was thinking Karaza Karak. Karak 8 Peaks. Yes, you're right. It's now it's a minor faction that owns Clan 8 Peaks at the start. But yeah, by the time we get there, it'll probably be owned by Clan Moors or somebody else. So yeah, so I was sort of thinking I want to prioritize this book because that's pretty close and it's pretty pretty close and pretty easy to get. However, yeah, Teclis might be dead if we go up there. He might be dead and he'll be pretty impossible to revive, and Teclis would be a really good. Eventually I probably want to abandon this whole little empire that we build down here and then march triumphantly back to Reichland. So it'd be really good if we had Teclis to like give it to. And I guess if we go south first, then we can just come back up and go like book, you know, or book, and then save Reichland, and that kind of works out. So yeah, maybe south first is the deal, but first we got to kill. First we got to wipe out Mannfred, obviously.
Master engineer, in search of answers. Compelled by good sense, a land ship would be quicker. In pursuit of knowledge.
True servant of Sigma. I go where I am needed.
Sell south to Teclis and Rapance. Yeah, that's exactly the plan. Yeah, go south, save Teclis, then sell everything to Teclis and Rapance, and set up a little, you know, make this whole southern continent like a stronghold of order. And then you kind of want to do that same thing, you know, everywhere. Just wander the earth like the kung fu guy, you know, just righting wrongs and crushing evil wherever we go. Am I in slow movement or fast?
Here to serve.
A labor of wisdom. I will continue my studies there. Inspiration
Slow.
beckons.
Okay, good. Yeah, righteous. This is your righteous zeal bar. So yeah, every point of righteous zeal unlocks elected count state troops and unlocks the rune fang or you know whatever the ancillary is for that particular faction. Yeah. Units and swords, indeed. Yeah, we'll fight it manually just so we don't take too much damage. All right, cool. I think I've got a plan. And I think we're gonna start a warrior priest. Start a warrior priest playthrough in Bannerlord later. So I think the evening is planned. We'll see how this campaign goes. If I get really into it, we might have a day off from Bannerlord today.
Offering battle prayers by the Jade Griffin.
Ready for war! Where is crew? Cavalry ready!
Actually, I might just sit on the top of this hill here because yeah, let's get some high ground. Get some high ground action going.
Halberdiers! Swordsmen! Show us the foe! The sun will set against a red sky this night. Sigmar guides us!
The sun will set against a red sky this night. That sounds epic. I love that.
For the Warhammer!
All right, so we'll go.
Flagellants! By Ulrich's wrath!
It's kind of.
Swordsmen!
I think we don't really need.
For Heldenhammer! Yes, sir!
We don't really need any armor piercing, but that's
Understood!
fine.
Budgets! Awaiting orders! Mortar! Yes, General! Our orders? We obey! At speed! We obey! No lingering! Quickly! Sir!
Come on, there you go. Oh shit! Whoops. In bat.
For Heldenhammer! Our steeds are restless. To battle! Moving now! At speed! Take the ground!
Let's see if we can get these dogs out as well.
Quick march!
Volkmar the Grim, with speed.
Yes, sir, quickly!
Galmaraz! Double time! Quick march! With haste! Immediately! Without delay! As you say!
Awaiting orders! At speed!
All right. Hold fire. Switch targets.
In the name of Sigmar!
So when you change targets to the mortar and you're firing near you guys, you want to press backspace first to cancel fire and then re-target. Because if you just re-target, it'll still finish its firing cycle. Like if it's in the middle of reloading or whatever, it'll keep firing. It's doing its fire cycle, so it'll actually shoot like new shots into your own dudes after you've already chosen a new target, which really sucks. Which is not fun at all.
Without delay! Master Engineer! I tread the wisest course! As you say! We await your orders! Formation march!
Of a twin-tailed comet.
I know these little battles, they're not that, like, maybe they're not that important or whatever, but I don't know, I just love, I love the battles are just fun, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just the mechanics of just doing this stuff and trying to get the AI to, like, run around and distract them and whatever, and it's just, I don't know, it's cool trying to get your archers to get maximum damage. And I love the little battles like this. I kind of love the most almost sometimes because they're just fun to, like, try to manipulate the AI and try to get, you know, get the best result you can. And
Ready for battle.
Master Engineer! With haste! The ground quakes! Which target, General?
Legends! Moving now!
For the twin-tailed comet!
Behold the light of Sigmar.
Mortar! Sir!
Very well.
At once!
Get them!
Flatulence! Shaman! We serve friends! Ranging target!
Faith is my shield.
Spearmen! Battle and blood await!
To battle!
Yes, sir! Quick march!
stretch them out long and put them in column formation, and then put them in wide formation, and they'll just turn and go sideways. I love that maneuver. I love that middle maneuver. It's not like, you know, it's not like, again, it's not like anything. Yeah, it's not going to change the world or anything, but it's just, I don't know, it's just fun, you know, like it's just, there's a simple pleasure in just little maneuvers with your troops and stuff.
Yes, my lord.
By the Jade Ripple.
Seems important to me. Need to save the troops early game. Oh yeah, but we've already broken Mannfred's main army, so it's just the next couple of turns is just kind of like, you know, just cleaning up. Nothing, shouldn't be anything major. Flatulence, indeed. Misty used to do full Volkmar cosplays. Yeah, makes you kind of feel like Alexander the Great. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I don't know. Alright, let's try and do a sack. Fuck, stop.
The righteous
Well, my
hand of
backspacing
Sigmar.
was really poor in that one
Blessings
that
of
situation, but
Sigmar
it's alright.
upon you. I will cast out all evil.
Master Engineer. I want inventory within the hour.
Sigmar has heard my prayers.
Oh, hopefully he can hit that in one turn. I don't know if he can or not,
Master Engineer.
but I hope so.
It seems I have much to consider first. Just as I designed. Rearm and remodel. Grand inventor.
Yeah, we really need to get rid of some of these units.
Protector of the weak.
Yeah, I'll get that extra movement. Then there's so many. I love all these texts. All of the first texts that you get, like that are available right at the start. They're all so good. Like 3 turns for recruit rank for infantry. Great. You want that as early as possible because you want every unit that you in the game that you recruit to have 2 extra ranks, right? So you want that straight away. Then this one, extra ammunition. That's fantastic. But you know, not as good as that maybe. But yeah, then you got missile resistance and armor for cavalry for only 3 turns. It's like such a great buff. If you're using a lot of cavalry, which I'm not really. Ammunition for artillery, again, not as good, but still pretty good. That one, don't worry about that one, actually. All right, that's the exception that proves the rule. That one's not, we don't want that one. But then, yeah, this is amazing. Three turns for 5% extra campaign movement range. This one's amazing. 5% replenishment to every army in your entire faction. You know, all these ones are great. Extra hero capacity plus various other good bonuses. Yeah, that was not as good, but it leads into other good stuff. But yeah, anyway, it's just really good tech tree. I hope that they don't. I hope that if they rework the tech tree for Norska, they don't ruin it, because this tech tree, like the old Empire tech tree, was like, yeah, it was okay, I guess, whatever, it did the job. But this tech tree is like one of my favorites in the entire game, especially considering it's sort of, it feels really simple, but it just everything feels like awesome, you know. And then yeah, whereas the greenskin rework of the, like, just, I don't know, I really don't like that tech tree rework. I like the old greenskin text better. This one gives you a 50% reduction to flagellant upkeep, 10% extra speed for flagellants, and 15% missile resistance for flagellants. I kind of find, even with all of that, it's like, you know, tier, like, if you want like shitty infantry, like tier 0 spearmen are more easily accessible, you know, you just build them everywhere. Although in my Volkmar campaigns, I do tend to build like 10 plus temples around the place. So I've got which warrior priest capacity, which ends up making flagellants have like 1 turn global recruitment. So that's kind of cool. Flagellants are a fun meme unit, but they're not solid. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good against some things. Like in that battle that we had before against Mannfred, that was perfect. Like they had no, they like AoE is bad against them. AoE, like non-armor piercing non-armor piercing AoE and non-armor piercing missiles are basically the worst thing against them. But yeah, they're a good tarp hit, especially versus higher tier units. Like if the enemy's got like a unit of like Chosen or whatever, like the Chosen will kick the shit out of the Flagellants, but the Flagellants will hold the Chosen for a long time. Like, whereas if you had a unit of unshielded spearmen there, the Chosen would just fucking blender through them like in like 2 seconds, you know? Whereas the Flagellants will, you know, get wrecked, but like they'll fight to the death because they're unbreakable. Plus they get their extra defense for, when they're losing in combat and stuff. Yeah, no, they're kind of a cool unit, but they're just not good enough, I feel like. Yeah, but anyway, I'll probably end up recruiting a bunch of them in this campaign, because if you're ever going to use flagellants, you know, Volkmar is the only time you're ever going to use them. But I find, you know, even with all the buffs that he gets, I still kind of don't really use them that much. But yeah, anyway, and effect range for Grand Hammer of Sigma and effect range for Grand Shield of Faith. So that's only the Lord version that Volkmar and the Archlectors have got. It doesn't apply to the minor version that the Warrior Priests have. Anyway, let's go for Warrior Priest capacity. By the time we get that, hopefully Volkmar will have unlocked his capacity as well. And then and we'll also have built more capacity, so we had to recruit like 3 or 4 extra Warrior Priests. Yeah, we're going to get Warrior Priest themed here, and then we'll do Warrior Priest themed in Bannerlord as well. Or maybe tomorrow, we'll see how we go. So it's so weird. So Leaf Cutters are at war with Tic-Tac-Toe and Wurzag. Wurzag's at war with Leaf Cutters and Tic-Tac-Toe, and Tic-Tac-Toe's at war with Wurzag and Leaf Cutters. They're all like in a they're all in a 3-way war. Getting the NAP with the bowman might be wise. Oh, are they pain in the ass later on? Yeah, well, I'm not going to go to war with them. If they get wiped out, I'll probably take over their stuff and sell it to Thorek, but yeah, I was hoping to get some quick cash, but yeah.
So many ideas. Praise be to Sigma, Imperial Scholar, expert in innovation.
Sigma be praised.
Yeah, no, I don't want to fight him. The only reason I'd take this settlement is to give it to Thorek.
By the Heldenhammer. My knowledge is yours.
Yeah, I kind of want to wait and go for the warrior priest capacity, but I mean, maybe I should just go tier 2 there and then for growth. I guess that probably would be faster, like overall. Probably should try and get a non-aggression with Khemri as well, with the Tomb Kings, but I don't know. They probably won't declare war on me straight away, and I could, you know, I might want to betray them, so. Alright, guess leaf cutters are out of it.
I see Sigmar's hand in this.
6%.
Work to do.
7%. Okay, that's alright. I can leave him to take Kasabar.
This is wise.
Yeah, that'll, yeah, okay. Wait up. Oh, this guy's not at war with me. I kind of feel like we should take him out though anyway, fuck him.
Sigmarite Archlector. I go where I am needed.
Defender of the faith.
I serve Sig.
The Empire is finished. You mortals just won't accept it.
There must be a
He's asking for it, yeah.
all this sand. Pioneer of progress. I do
Oh wow,
not tolerate
there's a lot of vampires in there. It's quite a lot more vampires than I was expecting. That's okay.
Mercy.
The power of faith will overcome them.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Sigmar has shown us the path.
I serve.
Can't wait for that. I want to see how you become so successful as a warrior priest in Bannerlord 2. Oh, well, I was thinking, so there's 3 options. There's 3 options for my warrior priest campaign. So the core thing is I want to have a squad of super tough warrior priests, like at least 5 of them, and you know, have them all like buffing each other and being really tough. But yeah, so there's a few different versions. There's be a warrior priest. I think warrior priest gets +5 hero capacity, so we could go warrior priest plus a bunch of warrior priests. We could go, so you'd end up with about 12 warrior priests, or maybe 13, including yourself. We could go for an Empire Merc, which is kind of a warrior class and would be able to kind of buff their combat abilities a little bit and stuff. But the main thing is he gets 10 extra companions. So then we'd probably end up with about 17 warrior priests, or 16 or 17 warrior priests, plus our main character would be a Merc. So he'd be particularly good at shooting people with guns, but he'd also have magic as well. You get 1 law of magic with Merc. So I think as like an Inquisitor kind of guy, Inquisitor Merc with an entourage of like 16 warrior priests would be pretty sweet. But he wouldn't really buff the warrior priests that much. Or we could go for a Magister Lord. And the Magister Lord has Power Stones, and normally you put the Power Stones onto your troops to buff them. So you can get all different ones, like ones that buff their outgoing damage, one that buff their speed, buff their like fire resistance, lightning resistance. You can get like 40% physical resistance, 50% physical resistance. You can get all these different resistances and stuff, but you can also put them on characters as well, like on companions. So I was thinking if we go warrior, if we go Magister, we could go like a Magister plus like six other Magisters, and then have Magister plus 6 other Magisters, and then have the rest warrior priests. So like probably like 6 Magisters and 6 warrior priests. So still have like a squad of super tough warrior priests, but we'd also have a bunch of different types of wizards that would be buffing the warrior priests. And also we'd have the power stones, so we could have a warrior priest with like a 40% physical resistance power stone on him, so he'd just be like a fucking Chad, you know. And I think that would be probably the most interesting version. I kind of felt like the Merc would probably be this, maybe be the I don't know. I think the warrior priest one would be the weakest of the 3, but the warrior priest himself would be the tankiest of the 3. So yeah, I don't know. It's a hard choice. They're all good options. They're all good options, but I don't know which one's the one I want to go for. I'm kind of interested in the Magister version the most. I think I kind of think maybe the mercenary version would be the most boring in a way, because it'd just be like having 17 warrior priests is basically all it would be about. The Magister one would probably be the most interesting from a sciencey point of view.
Soldiers of the Empire! For the twin-tailed comet! We serve the Emperor! Regents! Ready for war!
Oh shit.
No lingering! Take the ground! At speed! Sigma! Taking position! Vigilance! Yes, sir! Hail Sigma! Chant the battle hymns! Now! State troops ready! For Heldenhammer! Prepare for combat! Take aim! Flagellants! Servant of Sigma! Ah! For Heldenhammer! Yes, my lord! Crew to cannons! Quick march! Prepare for combat! Now! Go! Sigma guides us! I have my orders! And gunners! No lingering! War!
Alright. Really like the frost damage stuff from the Ulrich perk trees. Oh man, as soon as the Ulrich priest comes out, we've got to do like Ulrich version. With just all warrior priests of Ulrich. Just religious troops only. Oh, that's the other thing too. I'm not sure whether I want to go like religious troops only, so that it's essentially just total hero hammer, or whether I want to go like, normal, so that we can have, you know, more effective troops and stuff. And also, if we're going to play Empire, it's kind of be cool to have hammer. It'd be kind of cool to have. If we're going to play Empire, it'd be kind of cool to have cannons and stuff.
Sigma calls! Ready for battle! Quickly! Sigma guides us! Understood! That's an order! The Empire! Slay the heretics! To glory!
By Gal Maras!
The Empire endures! Ready for orders! Grand Theogenist!
Merc fits for Grey Knight with that one Law of Magic. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the Merc is kind of really cool because the Merc's got the 15% stagger resistance. He's got the buffs for guns and stuff like that. He could have his own gun can shoot through stuff. So if you wanted to go like 10 discipline, the main thing I want to do with the Merc is go 10 discipline, 5 faith, 5 magic, 5 gun, and go like try and go for 330 faith, gun, and magic. That'd be pretty cool. Although you could do the same thing. You could do that with Magister as well. But yeah, I don't know. It's a hard one. They're all fun. Wolfkin are really cool, yeah. Yeah, I went Wolfkin, but I said I didn't use Knights of the White Wolf or Teuton Guard. I just capped it as Wolfkin as the highest level until I got into a really late game after I got to tier 4 and stuff, and then I allowed myself to have the others. So the Merc's guns turn into a Stormbolter, they say? No, they don't turn into a Stormbolter, they penetrate through enemies. But if his Merc can shoot through enemies. So the Merc's special, basically the thing that would differentiate the Merc from the others is he'd have 5 extra companions. So he'd have like 17 warrior priests, and they'd be like all warrior priests. And you'd only have like 1 wizard, which would be the Merc. But he wouldn't be able to, his magic would run out pretty fast and stuff. Whereas the Magister one would be a lot more magic focused.
Volkmar,
You'd probably end up having six Magisters just so that you could.
moving.
We need to put the siege weapon in there so he can
By Sigma, I serve
siege it
the
up.
Heldenhammer.
But yeah, the Merc would have like limited magic, but he'd be able to shoot through multiple targets with his guns. So he'd have lore, he'd be lore of gun kind of thing.
Guided by Sigma. Advance on them.
There's also a Witch Hunter, which makes sense for a role-playing perspective for Inquisitor, but yeah, I don't think it's the way we want to go.
Follow your orders.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Valiant defeat, you say? I think not. But yeah, I do really like the idea of having like 5, just having an elite squad of like Grey Knights, make them all like huge as well. And like they're like the protectors of the Inquisitor, have like 5 or 6 of them, make them all huge, and then have all of them with like 40% physical resistance from keystones. So have like 6 keystones. And that means that your Magister could also use he'd be able to use his magic recharge like 8 times. So you'd have like crap tons of magic. I wonder if the keys, you know, when you there's an ability that, like when you use your channeling stance as a Magister in Bannerlord, it refreshes cooldowns, refreshes spell cooldowns. I wonder if it refreshes prayer cooldowns as well. Like it does, it's not supposed to, but I wonder if it does. It'd be kind of cool to find out. Yeah, let's just go and start blowing some shit up, I guess. We'll make a start while we wait for the rest of the troops to come in. Yeah, I've never actually maxed out gun with a merc. I would like to do that as well at some point. Bats. Bats love to come out when you've got unprotected unprotected stuff.
This will be fatal. For the Warhammer. For Hildenhammer. Attack! Mortar! Moving now. Sigma horse. Sigma. Servant of Sigma! Quickly! Go! Sir! By Dormaras! Quicker! No lingering!
Alright. Enough of that not messing around. Enough of that nonsense. Undead.
Taking position!
Cast magic against them!
Sigmar guides us!
Yeah, I did really like the Wolf Priest playthrough. Pretty fun. Still trying to... What is that? I wonder if I could, like, mortar the gate. I don't know if it's going to hit my knights. That's... Is the mortar... Oh, there we go. Yeah, the mortar's getting it down. That's cool. Like sometimes they gate bug you and you can't get the mortar. You can't get the gate down. So yeah, just mortar the gate down. That'll learn them. All right, knights can get out of there now. There we go. Let's just try and jam our way through there, maybe. blast these guys apart. Let's try and push in. Yeah, that's better. Oh, the fucking bats. They love it, don't they? Getting there. Mortar's doing some work. Yeah, nice. The guns are deleting those knights.
Architect of destruction, wherever I am needed.
Pull his infantry into the blob.
Handgunners! Duty calls! A well-designed maneuver! Instrument of war! What do you bid? Yes, sir!
High Priest!
Now! Doom upon the Empire's enemies! Show us the foe! Attack! Budgets! For Heldenhammer! for the Warhammer!
These fledglings are getting pretty wrecked, so we'll pull them back
Take
to
position!
try and pull them back out.
We serve the Emperor! Moving now! At speed! Mortar! We serve the Emperor! The Empire! Ready for war! Finding better ground!
Smashing them. Inflicting much damage. Oh, they're about to go.
We are ready! Armed with knowledge!
Grand Theogenist!
Sigma! Mortar! Ready for war! By gun and saber!
All right, that's the end of Mannfred. Oh, where's Ava? Hey, Ava, do you remember the name Inquisitor Thrax? I think he's Inquisitor Thrax. I think he's just like mentioned in one of those little like, you know, those little lore snippets somewhere. I don't know if he's actually in any novels or anything. If he appears anywhere else. There's just like, I think it's just like a report. Yeah, I think it was just like a report of something, you know what I mean? He's like commenting on some Xenos or something like that. I can't remember. Or maybe he was actually in a story as well. Finally, now we can go play Bannerlord. Yeah, for sure. All right. I really want some bit of a cash injection, but I'm kind of thinking about keeping this
I shall begin modification
for a bit.
Master
Might be nice to keep the public order a little bit unfucked in case we want to get it up. Yeah, they delayed the Bannerlord DLC, but that's okay. Hopefully it means it's going to be better. It's going to be better than it otherwise would have. Oh, that cash injection from occupying 2 settlements was nice. All right. Yeah, so we could sell this to Thorek.
What brings you here, manling?
Yeah, I mean he should like me a fair bit because we just killed Mannfred. We'll go to war with his enemy as well. And yeah, I think we'll quickly sell this. I mean, we'll just quickly steal that, and then we can maybe sell that to... I don't know, we maybe keep it for ourselves, or maybe sell it to Khemri for a non-aggression pact or something. Inquisitor Thrax is the dude from Space Marine, the first game. The name is way older than that, though, isn't it? Maybe I'm thinking of it. No, maybe I'm thinking of a different Inquisitor name. Did you change your mind on the Boris Science idea? Yeah, I couldn't do it. There was a start that I wanted to do, but I couldn't. I quickly tried to test it. I'm glad I tested it before the stream. I quickly tried to test it before the stream and it didn't work. So I was like, all right, well, I guess we're not playing Boris today. Yeah, I mean, I could have spent the stream trying to figure it out. But I wanted to just, because both Nick at Clora and also Anthony Caputo have already done it. So I just was like, it's already figured out, so I don't really want to spend like 8 hours figuring it out myself. If I can just get them to tell me how to do it, you know. But I mean, I can figure it out myself, I guess. But
my inventions serve the Empire.
Oh, it's just Boris 3-turn Confederation. Oh, it's Smudge Punch. Hey, how you going, buddy? Didn't even notice the raid. Oh, it was just now. Okay, that makes sense then. That's probably why I didn't see it. What was I gonna do? Let's do a quick shout out. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Right on time, yeah. Thinking of Inquisitor Hector Rex? No. No, it was like it's just like a little quote out of one of the army books, like out of like Rogue Trader or like something really old. Thought it was like Inquisitor Thrax or something. It's just, you know how they have those like quotes by random like Inquisitors or whoever. Yeah, and I didn't even know that the guy in Space Marine was called Inquisitor Thrax. But maybe I subconsciously knew, and that's where it came from. Oh, anyway, I was thinking about calling my character Inquisitor Thrax, just in honor of that, but I can't remember anything about it really. No worries. Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
Ever upwards, eh?
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Oh fuck.
Test me at your peril.
Frick.
No.
Shit. Oh shit.
Cease.
That's okay. He can't get around. That's okay.
Protector
Oh shit.
of the weak. I will do anything for Sigmar. Warrior of Sigmar. Imperial Scholar.
There's another Inquisitor, Inquisitor Atelius Thrax, who apparently had a quote in Dark Heresy Demon Hunter, page 66. But that's not the guy. Polygon. So I'm just looking up Inquisitor quotes, trying to find I'm trying to find this guy. This unimportant thing. Inquisitor Lord Fyodor Karamazov. There's no such thing as a plea of innocence in my court. A plea of innocence is guilty of wasting my time. Guilty! Classic. I like the one about, about how he doesn't have the luxury of being merciful. I can't remember where that one came from now, but so nearly finished going through every Inquisitor quote in the Lexicanium. Neve Malik. Trust? Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe I was just, yeah, maybe I was, sometimes you, sometimes I, like, get, what do you call it? Thrax with 2 X's. Yeah, maybe that's it. Can't find the quote, though. Yeah, I thought there was an Inquisitor Thrax from, like, one of the early old books. But yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, sorry, that's not really relevant to the task at hand. But yeah, I was just gonna like name my guy Inquisitor Thrax just as a nod to super old quote from a book. There's this really old this really old quote that well, not that old, but pretty old quote as well about that I could never find again, which I'm really annoyed. And then it's one of those ones where, you know, there was like the original quote from like fucking the 80s or some shit, and then, or maybe a bit later than, maybe it wasn't quite that early, but yeah. And then there's like, but now there's like a reworked, like better version of it that's like punchier or whatever, you know, that, and you can't find like the original version of it because the new like punchier version of it is like the only thing that comes up now when you try and Google it. But yeah, there was like another version of it. Yeah, I think, unless it's my memory playing tricks on me, which does happen.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
No. Probably just make him tough is what we want.
The instrument of Sigmar's
What was the quote? It was one of those ones about like you know, I can't remember, it was like something about like the strength of adamantium walls and stuff. And yeah, I can't remember it now. Anyway, yeah. I just remember like spending like you know, about 6 hours trying to find it one day, and all I could do was like kept finding the other one, that's like the more modern one. But yeah, you can't really search it online, so you'd have to like find the original book that it's in. Like, I mean, I actually got given, my wife got me a copy of Rogue Trader. This is like the 3rd or 4th copy of Rogue Trader I've actually owned now. They keep getting destroyed or lost or whatever throughout the years. But yeah, I actually haven't actually sat down and read it cover to cover. I was sort of thinking I would mind just browsing through the whole thing at some point when I've got time. Maybe it's in Rogue Trader or something like that. I don't think so though. I feel like it's probably like in a White Dwarf or something, like an early White Dwarf. No, not that one. No, not that one. Yeah, nah, it's all right. I can't remember anything. I can't remember the details of it now. It was not really like, I wasn't really trying to find the quote right now. I was just kind of, I don't know, whinging about stuff. It's all good. It's not relevant to the Inquisitor Trask thing. It was just a side note. Hopefully he's not going to randomly have some extra movement and be able to get around me and fuck over my other army. Auto-resolve? Auto-resolve says yes. I don't know, how much of a problem is this Terrorgeist going to be? I feel like if it lands, if it lands, we should be able to just go all choppy chop on it with greatswords and halberds. I'm try to do better. If we lose this battle, though, we're in force march, so it's going to be pretty rough. I could have just auto-resolved it, but couldn't handle the shame. Yeah, no, I can't remember that one now. I think it was something about like walls of ceramite and mantium. I don't remember whether it was like but faith is the real defense or something like that, or yeah, I can't remember now. It was ages ago. I don't really remember what the quote was I was looking for. I just remember spending ages trying to find it and not being able to find it.
Ready to smite. Emperor's might. For Heldenhammer.
For the comet! Ready! Spearman!
Swordsmen. State troops ready.
Budgets!
For the Warhammer.
Budgets!
Yes, sir.
Budgets! Missile troops!
Chant the battle hymns. The Empire.
Actually, yeah, maybe we'll go more like. Actually, maybe we'll just go more like
Witch Hunter by Ulrich's wrath.
go more like that.
Yes, my lord.
And then you just try and pull them in here and then just wrap around.
Ready for war.
See how we go. Yeah, that's not really gonna work, is it?
Slay the heretics. On my command. For Heldenhammer. For Heldenhammer. We're Sigma's heirs. Formation march.
Spearman! No lingering! At speed! Our weapons are yours!
Take position!
Moving now! To battle! No lingering!
By Ulrich's wrath. Ready for war. Moving out.
Budgets!
Our weapons are yours.
Go!
For the twin-tailed comet. Moving! Formation march! Go! Heading out. Sigma calls. Quickly! Take position.
Spearman!
Faster!
For France!
Grand Theologist! Attack!
Oh fuck.
The Empire endures! Yes, quickly! Moving now!
Armed and ready! Halberdiers! Take the ground!
Taking position!
Take the ground!
Raise swords! We obey! Go! Ready for battle! Ready! Taking position! For Heldenhammer! Prepare for combat! Battle ready! Going! Detachments move! Swordsmen! Sigmar calls! Quick march! Yes, sir, quickly!
I am ready.
The Empire endures!
Handgunners! Take position!
High Priest!
By Maras! Cavalry ready!
Up around, let's go.
Take the ground!
Need more,
Faith is my shield. With speed.
To battle! Sir! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Yes, sir!
oh yeah, we're getting a few guns,
Yes, sir! Quickly!
getting a few gunshots in there.
Take the ground! Quick march!
Volkmar the Grim.
In range! Standing by! Ready for war! The horror! Rush me to balls and breath!
Fucking struggling.
Hammer!
With haste. At once. Double time. Quickly now. Very well. That's an order. In the name of Sigmar.
We're Sigmar's heirs!
Yeah.
We serve France! To battle! Take position! For Heldenhammer! Take the ground!
Behold the light of Sigmar.
Get them! Weapons at the ready!
Can't fucking kill this prick of a thing.
Ready to smite! For Heldenhammer!
Oh, there we go, I got a few shots into it.
Attack! Yes, my lord! By Ulrich's wrath! Bring it down! By Ulrich's wrath!
High Priest. Without delay.
Now! For Heldenhammer!
Alright, now it's going down.
We await your orders! We obey! Take the ground! Go! For the Emperor! Launch! Protect us!
To war.
Try another charge.
For Heldenhammer! Prepare for combat! No lingering! Budgets! Quickly! We serve the Emperor!
For the twin-tailed comet.
Handgunners!
Oh no, they're into it.
Warrior priest!
They're into it.
At speed!
I fear nothing. Offering battle prayers.
We obey! Sigmar calls! Understood!
Sigmar's will.
You can finally die, you bitch.
Quick march!
By the Jade Griffin.
Attack! War! Sir! No lingering! Sigmar guides us! Light awaiting orders! Crossbowmen!
Crossbows firing? Yeah, they're
At
firing.
your
Okay.
service! To battle!
Yeah, we could if we could shoot this brick, but I don't think we can really.
Vigilance! To battle! We serve the Emperor! Budgets! At speed!
Alright, we're getting somewhere now.
Ready for war! The Empire endures! Battle and blood await! Take the ground! No lingering! Shaman! Crossbows ready, General! Ready!
It shall be.
Great swords! For the Emperor! Yes, General? No!
Oof. Alright, we made it. Do you know how Volkmar got the epithet of the Grim? I don't know. Don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. Remind me. He just liked it, so he styled himself as such. Oh, really? Nice. I might take the replenishment on this one. We got a little bit battered.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though, for while the potential rewards are great, so too are the peril.
Master Engineer.
Sigmar, grant me strength.
True servant of Sigmar.
Alright. How are we going with the, over here? 5 turns. 5 turns till we can start on yeah, or we could... It's probably quicker to build this first, but... yeah. In the long run, it'll be quicker to build this first. I should have built it last turn, but it is what it is.
Praise be to Sigmar. Grand inventor. I will do anything for Sigmar.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you. Yes?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go south after this.
To battle!
So I might auto resolve this.
Expert in innovation. For the Empire. So many ideas. Guided by Sigmar.
Cleanse the filth!
Yeah, just auto resolve this so we can get it done immediately. Crap.
An immaculate execution.
Fuck that guy.
Ever vigilant.
Never.
Champion of the faith. Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
Orders. The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Work to do.
So, alright, so 58% of you say we should go for Techless first. So, maybe we go via Wurzag, try and get that 10% physical resistance if we can get there before Tic-Tac-Toe takes him out. And I reckon maybe on the way back we'll betray Tic-Tac-Toe as well with the Xenos. We could maybe be allies with Krokkar. Oh, actually, no, Krokkar's got that sweet melee defense trait, doesn't he? Like, there's some good traits down here, isn't there? Jeez. I don't know if Thoric's got anything worth killing him over, but...
Gift.
This is wise.
So Thorak we can't trade with.
What brings you to my
Well, we could
mighty
give him
forge?
Kassabar, but I'm not going to give him Kassabar. Sentinels. No. Imri.
Tribute, Thrall, for it is a privilege to be in my presence.
3.6k. It's not bad. Interesting. That's interesting. If we could trade that for Qatar, and then we could trade Qatar into the dwarfs, potentially. I don't think the dwarfs have got any settlements up there yet, but once they, hopefully they take it fast.
The chopper.
What brings you to my mighty forge?
Yeah, and then we can trade Qatar into the dwarfs for a trade with them, a deal with them. Although that might put these, might put the dwarfs at war with them. Oh, he popped on the wrong side. I should have pulled him out on this side first.
Pioneer of progress.
That's right, we'll get rid of him, save some money.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Aldebrand Kemp.
The nation calls.
Do we care about the Tomb Kings? I just wanted the non-aggression pack so they don't declare war on me. We can kind of keep them to, you know. But no, I mean, no, I don't really care about them, no. I'd love to get some dwarf allies.
Burdened with brilliance.
For sure. Yeah, let's head down towards here.
Sigmar has shown us the path.
Grand inventor. Prudence would be wise at this time.
Warrior of Sigmar, protector of the weak.
Get some more. Get some more of these elite flagellants.
Bringing plans to fruition. Ever upwards, eh?
By the Heldenhammer.
Cool if we could get warrior priest recruitment in all provinces.
Sagacity personified.
I will marshal the men.
An immaculate.
If he might, I wonder if he'll take a Eternal Spring, because Spring of Eternal Life's got no garrison, so he might be able to take it back. Nah, too slow. Cool. Yeah, and I don't really care about having a long-term alliance with the Tomb Kings. I just want him to be my barricade against everything in the north for now. And I want him to take this or that so that I can trade this to him, which I think should work out fine. I might just build Free Company Militia because I don't think Thoric's got an equivalent building to this. So I can just build this and then it'll just destroy and then he can, you know, he can get whatever he wants instead. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Imperial Scholar.
I will cast out all evil.
Praise Sigmar. This will bolster the nation. By Sigmar.
So many ideas.
Yes?
Work to do.
Now? Yes, a sound plan.
For the Empire. Wherever my craft is needed. Sigmar guides us forth.
Who calls?
I did this campaign recently and Wurzag had like 3 or 4 armies full of Wa. Oh shit. That sounds crap. Hopefully we won't have, hopefully there won't be that many armies full of Wa.
I will do anything for Sigmar.
Me just, look at me just keen as fuck, just charging up here. Ready for, ready to rock and roll. We do have the element of surprise though. He doesn't know we're coming, so we should be able to get a we should be able to get a yeah. Should be able to get a favorable attack, you know, to get started. Did you come here this early, bro? Braxivamov, or was it a bit later? If he's already wired up now, it's gonna suck. Yeah, do you remember what turn it was when you were engaging Wurzag? Was it like turn 8 or like turn 8 or 9, like I'm probably going to hit him, or a bit later? Because like your scenario, if you're having 4 armies sitting here that are all wired up, sounds real bad. Whereas my scenario of him not being wired up and he's spread out over here and he's attacking tic-tac-toe and I can attack him while his armies are split up. I like that scenario a lot better. I hope that's... Oh, so you attacked him before this. Interesting. So he hadn't even moved, basically.
If I don't like your words, I'll blast.
Yeah, well, if he's sitting here with like 4 armies, I'll just wait for him to roll by and then I'll just attack him in the back after he's gone. That works for me. Now we're a little bit broke. Yeah, I can't get any free money from anybody. Wurzag declares as soon as he's done killing the Skaven lizards. Yeah, he's Tic-Tac-Toe's got like 2 settlements, I'm pretty sure. I think that we're going to hit him way before that we get to that point. Yeah, Tic-Tac-Toe's still got 2 settlements left, so... Yeah, I imagine Wurzag's here, not here. So, yeah, I think we're going to probably be into his undefended underbelly. I think you probably got here a little bit too early, and like he was still here. Whereas, because I'm here, coming here a few turns later, he's already gone past, like he'll be here probably. Hopefully.
Approach us, friend, and make your...
But we shall see. Yeah, he's there. Save the Skinkdom of Heaven. I don't think we're going to be able to save the Skinkdom of Heaven. And I kind of regret upgrading the Plane of Tuskers now, because probably going to lose that. I should have just stayed and built up to Sudenburg.
Volkmar the Grim.
Ah, see, this is where those times where you really wish you had that extra 5% movement range.
This heat. I can barely form a thought.
I see Sigmar's hand in this. Sigmar has heard my prayers.
Expert in innovation. I live to serve the Emperor. My inventions serve the Empire. Praise be to Sigmar! Moving out!
This is wise.
It is quite thrilling to be out in the field after all this time. Pioneer of progress.
I will cast out all evil.
Burdened with brilliance.
Right, we need a little bit more money. Yeah, we're probably going to lose that anyway, so we'll cancel that. We will move out. We'll just casually move our capital over to Kasabar instead. I could maybe peace out with Wozag as well. Maybe sell him, like, try and sell him Antioch for peace. Yeah, maybe I'll leave that there just in case we need to peace out with him in emergency. Try and steal some settlements off him first, though.
It is impossible to make men perfect. Machines.
Oh, I can't declare war on them.
If we calibrate the pressure by pounds per square inch, then...
I think awful careful about what yous want to say to me.
Not sure why I thought that would happen.
You come before greatness.
If we get them to go to war
It
with...
is normal to feel overwhelmed.
that could make them like the dwarfs. So the dwarfs are slightly improving their relations. And they're slightly improving their relations. Okay, maybe it'll help a little bit. Ooh, I do want to go to war with one of these.
Know that I have a pot ready for all who enrage me. My Lich advisors bid that we should make amends.
Good if we could. It'd be good if he doesn't wipe out. He doesn't wipe out tic-tac-toe this turn, so I can join war off him. And get some extra money.
My inventions will lead the Empire into a new...
Beautiful. All right, that means that we can sell to the dwarfs now.
What brings you to my mighty forge?
Huzzah! 7K would be nice. As opposed to 4.7K. I don't know. Do we get the? Or go straight for military alliance. Only at 1.6K. It would be nice to kind of just get the military alliance straight away. Yeah, now they like him. So that's good.
I rule everything.
Yeah, they like each other. Cool. All right, so we formed a little. Hopefully, we formed a little triarchy here.
Nobody understands the importance of the...
Fupsul sarai kasikal sixo.
1700 plus military alliance plus trade. May as well, because he's going to be dead anyway, right? If I went defensive alliance, I'd get vision. Alright, we've got a bit of money to keep rolling with.
I may share my wisdom, so long as nobody asks me stupid questions. Imperial Scholar.
Volkmar.
Just as I designed. Tis a burden to always be the smartest man in
Right.
any room. This is it, man!
I kind of want to get the experience on Volkmar.
No!
So where's... So he's got 5 settlements. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe I want to go for this one.
For Sigma and Verena!
Yeah, so maybe we go. Yeah, no, yeah, he just took that. He's about here, about to take Deadhead Monoliths, or because I'm about to declare war on him, or because I did declare war on him, he might go this way. But he's probably like here. He was in that settlement. He's got one army in that settlement, and his other armies are probably either over here or around here somewhere. Yeah, so I was thinking, because he owns that and that, so maybe we just take this, and then we fight him, and just try and like take out all of his land basically before we run into him.
This is it, man!
61, what's that, 30? Yeah, I think it's all right.
Sigmar watches over me.
Advance on them! All according to plan? Grand inventor.
Sigmar grant
All right,
me
sweet. So we get him to sack this and then bounce off that direction, and he occupies it.
blessing.
All right, the first taste of combat with the green skin. Let's test our mettle against them. See how well these savage orc boys do against flagellants. Have they got frenzy? I think, can we get Frenzy for our Fledglings? I want Frenzy. Frenzy's good. Give me Frenzy. Frenzilence. Yeah, they have Frenzy. It's not applied yet, so they're gonna have 46 melee attack and 42 weapon strength or something like that. 46, 42. Whereas we also have Frenzy. So we're gonna be 33. We're gonna be 33, 36. Oh, we're also gonna get +8 versus infantry, so it'll be 43. About pretty close, pretty even, but they got better melee attack. However, when we start losing, our melee defense will go up by 14, and our physical resistance will go up as well. So it's like basically, if we'll be losing, which means we'll get this, which means we'll be winning, which means we'll lose this, which means we'll be winning, which means yeah, it'll just keep like bouncing back and forth. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Great swords! Water! Handgunners! Crossbows ready, General!
Yeah, we're probably going to reposition these guys, so we'll keep them. Probably going to be repositioning them, so we'll keep them kind of flexible.
We serve the Emperor! Yes, sir! Awaiting orders! Spearmen! Ready! Loaded, sir! For Heldenhammer! Sigmar calls! Great swords! Judgment is coming!
Oh shit. We need those guns to be there.
The Empire endures! The stench!
Nah, it doesn't really matter where you put them, it's going to be pretty shit.
Go!
Yeah.
Ready to serve! Ready!
Yeah, they're not armor piercing. They've got 11 armor piercing still.
This out!
Just even though they're not armor piercing, they still do like, you know,
Loading the ring!
a decent amount of armor piercing damage because they're really high level, really high damage.
Warrior priest! Yes, sir! Quickly! For Heldenhammer! Mortar! Slay the heretics! War! No! Yes, sir! Ready to hunt! By Ulrich Rock! Charge! Understood! For the twin-tailed comet! Budgets!
Back in formation, Polo.
Moving now! The crowd! Witch hunter! Ah! For France! Yes, quickly! Go! Vigilance! No lingering! War! We obey! More time! Yes, General! For the Warhammer! Quick march! Budgets! Understood!
The 8x8 book, 8+8 book is at Claus, Skaven Black.
Ready for war! Take the ground! Yes, my lord!
Faith is my shield.
But yeah, no, we've decided to go south first and save Teclis before we go for the books. I've never actually done this before. I've never actually saved Teclis or fought Kairos. I always just go wandering around looking for books and don't worry about it. So yeah, it's kind of a nice change. Why save Teclis? Because I eventually want to leave and go searching for the books and then return to Reichland to save the Empire. So when I leave here, I just want to leave. I'm going to trade all my regions to Teclis, Thorek, and Rapance, so I can make like a nice little, you know, order stronghold down here. And then yeah, then I'm going to migrate up north to help the Empire. But we're probably not going to save Teclis. Teclis will probably be dead by the time we get there anyway, so it's sort of redundant. But yeah, we'll probably end up selling it all to Thorek and maybe, yeah, probably Thorek and Rapance, because Teclis will probably be dead. But yeah, he's just on the way to killing Kairos. So bounce that off, get a good amount of... that didn't even give us that much movement, actually. I was hoping we were going to pop out a bit further afield.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
I want inventory within the hour. Master Engineer.
So yeah, we'll take his capital.
Sigmar has shown us the path. This is wise. Sigmar has heard my prayers.
Yeah, so he's going to have to take... He's going to have to take Quetzal himself anyway.
I am Volkmar.
Oh, actually, no, we could probably swap.
Burdened with brilliance.
Yeah, we could probably just make it with a character swap on him.
My inventions serve the Empire.
The bad moon is in the sky. You should leave.
Yeah, no, we can't really peace out with him.
My strategies are impeccable. Master Engineer. I've calculated the best.
I don't think he'll be able to get there in one turn, but I'm just going to keep this guy here as a bit of insurance.
Field work always sounded less sticky.
grant me strength.
Volkmar the Grim. Oh, we could get lightning strike. I don't know if our armies are gonna. We don't really have a very good army to lightning strike with, but
An immaculate execution. Sigmarite Archlector, servant of the faith.
a little bit expensive maybe, but oh wait up. So Nahontal's what? Oh yeah, right, yeah. Yes, if we take these two, that's his home territory, and he's only gonna have these sacked shit. So that'll like ruin him a little bit in terms of his infrastructure. Yeah, I won't worry about that for now. There's no chance Thoric will go to war.
Greetings.
with
What do you
the other hands,
require of Karak?
oh, maybe. Shit, he's not even that far off. That'd be pretty awesome if we could get him to go to war with Wurzag. I was considering pulling him in, like going to like making military ally and then declaring war to pull him in, but I didn't want to risk him breaking the alliance, so. How'd you get defensive alliance with Thoric? I've got military alliance with Thoric. I traded, I took over a settlement that Cetra wanted, and then I traded the Cetra settlement for another one that was close to Thoric, and then I waited till Thoric conquered the land next to it so that I could trade it to him. Alright, that's cool. I wanted to go to war with Labaris eventually anyway. Oh no! If Thoric takes the settlement, oh fuck. Do I have to personally occupy the settlement? No, my allies can take the settlement, can't they? No, that's Thoric I'm thinking of. Yeah, Thoric, if you're playing as Thoric, I think you can just let your allies take over the settlements for you. But I think if you're playing as... Occupy the following settlement. Yeah, I've got to occupy it. Shit. Oh, actually, it's okay. If he takes it... Oh no, I won't be able to trade for it because it's too far away. Oh, it's Lamy is owned by Silverhost, so actually that's all right. See, if he goes to Liberus, that might actually keep Silverhost alive for longer. So I might actually be able to go back and get the book. But yeah, that book I really want because that's the cooldown. That's the cooldown one. But we can figure that out later.
Of Sigmar.
Awaiting orders.
Yes. Held. I will cleanse them.
It is quite thrilling to be out in the field after all this time. So many ideas. Foolishness is always vexing. Expert in innovation.
Alright, we'll try and sack and backspace again. Hopefully we'll...
Sigmar is with us. Purge the heretics.
Maybe. That is. Yeah, the plus 8 attack and melee defense on all armies is pretty amazing. We're definitely going to prioritize that one. But yeah, that's the one that Ica Claw's got. Thoric's got the one that gives you the minus 25. Thoric's, sorry, the Silver Host has got the one that gives you the minus 25% cooldown that I also really want. Sorry.
Behold the light of
I usually like to do the sneak thing on this side and pull them over that side and go on this side, but I mean, it's a pretty easy battle, so it shouldn't really matter too much, I guess. We could even, yeah, I was gonna say we could even bum rush it, but if we do, then it won't be that great. Hey Sam, how you going, buddy?
Yes, sir! Flagellants! Ready to serve! We serve the Emperor! Take position! Spearman! Yes, my lord! Fire! To war! Hand gunners! Understood!
Grand Theogenist!
Your orders? Quick march! Flagellants! Yes, my lord! For Heldenhammer! Climb! Climb! Flagellants! Understood? For the Warhammer! Yes, sir! Sigmar guides us! Get up there! Climbing the wall, sir! For Heldenhammer! We obey!
Yeah, try and just blow that wall up. Yeah, I'm not sure how
Great swords! We obey!
fucking get up there, you fucks. I hate how they go and like just wait and don't like go up. Get up there. There we go.
of Sigmar!
Hey, everyone else is pretty good. Just that one unit that was stupid for some reason.
To battle! Hand gunners! To battle! The ground quakes! Climbing the wall, sir! Hand gunners! Missiles at the ready! Take up! We serve the Emperor! By Galvaraz! Fire! Standing by, sir! Pick your targets!
I can do the thing over there.
No lingering!
Oh, I just left some of my troops over here and forgot about them. Classic. So I was a bit distracted, I got.
For Heldenhammer!
Gotta go out later, and I was
Sigmar guides
thinking about that.
Show us the foe! The Empire endures! Chant the battle hymns! For France! Taking position!
Alright, try and get up here.
War! We serve France!
Leave the guns to shoot through the gate.
Form a ring of steel! Shield up! Do not trust, we obey! At your service! At speed!
Oh shit. Mortis, halt.
Spearman! By Ulrich's rock! Form a ring of steel! Elevate cannons! Attack! Charge! Emperor's might! Sigmar! Budget! For the twin-tailed comet! Spearman! Sigma! Now! Fight them! Yes, sir! Sigma!
Alright, this is, we're getting there.
Yes, my lord!
Flagellants took a lot of damage, but that's kind of what flagellants do, so.
Formation! March!
That's alright.
Mortar! Through together! Flagellants! Attack!
Archer's trying to go over the,
High priest!
Now, we serve the Emperor! Yes, General! Yes, my lord! Flagellants! Charge!
23 left.
Shields up!
That's enough. They can still survive.
Weapons ready! Budgets! For France!
Mortars can halt.
Sigmar calls!
Witch hunter! Sigma!
We away! Sigmar calls! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Alright. Letting these guys run. Get a little bit of XP. Excuse me. Yeah, so I want to sack it. And I want to try and backspace Volkmar out of this. Fucking stop.
Master engineer.
I think we stopped him. Like, he would have gone further, but we would have liked to have stopped him, like,
Servant of Sigmar.
you know, better than that, but that's alright.
I live to serve the Emperor.
So just make sure he's, like, right next to the settlement. And then we just replace him.
Master engineer. Someone get me a report on the defenses. Pioneer of progress.
Cool. And then, yeah, and I want to try and smash the Huntal as well.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar. Hunting the wicked.
Burdened with brilliance. There must be a way to make use of all this sand.
I would have liked to have gotten that extra bit of movement. I should have moved this guy first.
My strategies are
but
impeccable.
yeah, it's fine. He's fine.
For the Empire, grand inventor.
Yeah, we'll pop that there. Try and get some free company militia in here soon.
Master engineer. As per my calculations, we wait here.
Yeah, so he's taking them out.
In search of answers.
A little bit of vision
I
there.
need shade. Perhaps
That's a bar. They've already got a witch hunter and a warrior priest. Could get an empire captain. I think it's going to get healed automatically next turn, so we shouldn't worry about it, I guess.
Volkmar the Grim.
What's his trait anyway? Noble. Oh wow, noble. Nice. I didn't realize that's a good trait. It's really good skill tree rework on these guys. Like, they're so cool. Like, I usually go for this one because the unbreakable and the physical resistance. But I don't know, they're all good. I might go for this one for now, because I'm using it as a combat hero, but I'm probably eventually going to make him a map hero, and I'll go for Imperial Celebrant. But yeah, I'll leave him for now.
Imperial Scholar. Rearm and remodel.
Forget you.
He's strength rank 1 now. We know how to pick our enemies, don't we?
In these dark times, perhaps we should stand together.
Yeah, he's less keen now that he's already at war with Libaris. But if we can weaken him a little bit, then yeah, maybe we'll be good. Unassigned skill points, we get rid of damage building, we'll get rid of upgrade available, and building upgrade. We'll leave outpost available, so it just keeps reminding me, because I do want to probably build it at some point. See how we go.
Choose your words carefully. I am not a patient man.
No, because he might end up at war with Thorek, so I don't want to be in an alliance with him. Yeah, there's nothing else we can really do. That's right. Yeah, we'll let him fight Scarbrand. I don't really care who wins.
You will taste the righteous retribution of the sons of Sigmar.
What's their problem? Do we even have a... Do we even, like, connect them to them? So, is that the minor faction that Wurzag normally goes to war with? He probably would have gone to war with if I hadn't have interrupted him.
Sir?
Oh, we got a free Empire hero. It's not the best trait, but not too bad.
By the comet! Expert in innovation.
There he is.
It is quite thrilling to be out in the field.
They did the same and sacked all my settlements. The Skaven. Yeah, well, how are they even going to get there? Are they going to, like, there's no gap for them to get through. Like, how do they get through? Are they going to come through the Lizardman lands? They can't even jump over there. It's too wide. They'd have to go all the way around the bottom through other people's territory. Oh, do they own this now? I wonder if Teclis is still alive.
I has powers.
Oh yeah, Teclis is still alive. Nice. They just walked through Lizardmen. Well, I kind of want to go to war with the Lizardmen as well, but
My war machines require test subjects.
I see Sigmar's hand in this.
Invention is my gift.
alright, let's send this guy in first.
If you want it done right.
Scout a little bit.
A brisk pace. In pursuit of knowledge.
Looks military presence 20, so we've got 20 stack in here.
I will cast out all evil.
It is impossible to make men perfect. Machines.
I really want to take that this turn.
Knowledge is power.
My inventions serve the Empire.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Grand inventor.
Volkmar. Sigmar has heard my prayers.
I can't come to terms with my greed. I mean, I want that next turn. I don't want to run the risk of getting fucked up if there's like huge amounts of greenskins here though. But at the same time, don't force march. No, I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but
Sigmar has shown us the path.
I want it. You know what I mean?
Compelled by
Wants it.
good sense.
Sigmar grant me strength. This is wise. I will cast out all evil. Sigmar has heard my prayers.
Oh. Shit. Yeah, so he's got a 20 stack there and he's got another 20 stack there and they're both wired up. So he's got like, there's 4 stacks.
Chosen of Sigmar.
Yeah, I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up. I should have gone for the ambush. Because he was here. He's here and he's in. He's not in range. Yeah, he's here in range. Yeah, I know. The greed got me.
So many ideas. Stand perfectly still. I've so many ideas and so little time. The constituent elements must be strong.
If he can retreat into range of this guy, then maybe. Just maybe.
Grand Theogenist. Blessings of Sigmar upon you. Defender of the Faith.
Or we could force march back.
I see Sigmar's hand in this.
Actually, yeah, we force march back
I go in his
and
name.
hope that he cops the ambush.
Pioneer of progress.
I wonder if I should get rid of this guy.
Invention is my gift. Master engineer. Upgrades are vital.
All right. I feel like this is kind of could work. But I feel like if I lose this, right now,
I detest
and then I don't know if I can handle, I don't know if I can handle the depression that would follow. I feel like this could be a good cliffhanger ending for us to play Bannerlord. I need to have a relaxed falling. The skinkdom has fallen, all is lost. Exactly. It's all over. Alright, so we've got extra capacity for warrior priests. Yeah, pity we can't recruit them in other places. Confidence not bad. Tactician is like, yeah. Bantalards, yeah, I'm kind of feeling like Bantalards is the thing to go for.
What do you require? What do you require?
Technology-wise, wouldn't mind some intelligence sharing for extra witch hunters. 7 turns though. Replenishment would be good for the. If we're gonna keep using flagellants, that would be good. But then also that would be good. Like, it's all good. Such a good tech tree.
Your orders?
Bring this guy down here.
At once, sir. I may share my wisdom, so long as nobody asks any stupid questions.
I'll put him there. We can maybe do some fuckery with him. Well, you guys did warn me. You did warn me about Wurzag. And I did not heed the warnings. I failed to heed the warnings. Remember that rebellion in Antioch? We could put that off for 1 turn. What's our garrison look like? It's not too bad.
Arcane wisdom. Sarmar Gorbok, cue it.
Yeah, I'd love to get him into one of those wars. Oh, Zatlan's still alive as well.
The stars align. Speak
Interesting. All right, I'm just gonna pause it there. And I'm gonna play some Bannerlord for a few hours today, as well. I think that was a good little introduction. Leave it on a cliffhanger. We're gonna do a we're gonna continue that campaign tomorrow. Return to the Slaaneshi Huntress. Well, actually, no. I was gonna do a new version of the Slaaneshi Huntress. I'm thinking, but a warrior priest version, which is gonna be more sexy, I believe. So basically the Slaaneshi Huntress is like an Empire Magister with all Empire Magister's followers. So I want to do a new version, which is like an Inquisitor. It's like an Empire Magister, but with all warrior with a whole shitload of warrior priests following them around. By Sigmar, you can't stop corrupting everyone. No, I'm not going to go Slaneshi warrior priests. We're going to go warrior priests. However, I'm just going to do a thumbnail for the Bannerlord. I'm going to use Warhammer to make the thumbnail for the Bannerlord campaign because it's going to be a warrior priest themed campaign, so I felt like that was appropriate. And see if we can get a nice shot for the Bannerlord campaign. Okay, so
Ready for orders.
I was thinking I'll use these guys for my I think there's a fire pit somewhere. Yeah, let's do this fire pit over here. Get a bit of actually no, he's too glowy. We'll get rid of him.
For the Emperor! Chant the battle hymns! We're Sigmar's heirs!
Just sort of
We're Sigma's
rotate them.
heirs. Sigma calls. Cast the bow.
The Empire endures! Ready for war!
Alright, how's that?
Warrior priest! For Helden Hammer!
Something like that, I reckon. Could be a good thumbnail for our warrior priest playthrough.
Ready to smite! By
Where if we
Ulrich's
put them
wrath!
up there? That way we could get a bit more of a like
Shield of faith!
For Heldenhammer.
Ready to smite!
Ready.
trying to get them to get a bit closer together for the photo, guys.
The Empire endures.
Ready to smite!
By Ulrich's wrath. Shield of faith.
Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, thumbnail achieved. Beach Boys warrior priests. I don't know about that. Yeah, so we can call our like Inquisition. What's the ring around the head for? No reason. It's just a, you know, just a headband. Sometimes they're bald, sometimes they have headbands, different types of headbands. Oh, I mean, sorry, there's probably more to it to that, but yeah, I don't know what the, I don't know if it's got any special significance. But they don't all have them. A lot of them are just bald. I don't think it's like a required part of the uniform or anything. But yeah, it may have some sort of significance that I'm not aware of. Right, let's I'm just setting up this new stream. Oh, man, I hit my hip or back or something. Bringing my niece around on my leg, and then it got better, but then now it's like, and then it was fine, and then I don't know, I went like I was walking a bit. Actually no, it started hurting when I was streaming. Actually, it sort of came back, maybe because I had bad posture or something, and then yeah, just I don't know, it's pretty suck. Keep their brains from popping out with all that faith. Could be. There's too much faith to be contained. Put my foot behind my head, you reckon? Not sure if I'm flexible enough for that kind of behavior. Hit the webcam down here. All right, I think we are getting there. So just getting the Bannerlord stream up and running. Just in case it doesn't redirect you, I'll just chuck a link in the chat. So just click on this link and go over to the Bannerlord stream. So just chat in the new stream instead of this one if you want to write any more messages to me, because I'm not going to read this chat anymore. Yeah, hopefully it'll punch you over automatically, but if not, yeah, just click on that and go to the new stream. All right, I think we are live. There we go. Cool. Yeah, got the new stream up now. So I'll end the old stream and we'll transport you guys over to the new stream. Hopefully that'll work.